EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Lawrence going to put it up right away. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They can't tackle it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that?
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
11.
Lawrence will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. That is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Parham. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence changing the play. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Hey, Lion!
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We're scoreless after one.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A first carry for the Hall of Famer is Walter Payton. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On play action, here's Williams. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
To throw, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Here's Payton up the middle to about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer, Mel Blount. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
13 Luke. Here we go.
Harris running straight ahead. And they can't bring him down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Hey, Silver.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Take right open. Red on red. Focus, hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey, go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. They set up the screen to Peyton. Room past the 35. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton, 74 yards. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears 7, Steelers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. And on the left side here, Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play. This is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
Decent 20. Hey, smash! Done. That's not done. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. There we go.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Hey, Silver.
They go play action with Lawrence. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence going to throw again. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Donald Parham as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Williams looking to do it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Williams now. A final shot before break. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They run again with Peyton. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
What is on? Here we go. No. Ball back.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. On third down, here's Peyton. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Williams. incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Lawrence from his end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
2nd and 14 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Williams. A dump off to Forte. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
3rd and 10.
To the air, Williams. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing again here, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
What is it? Slam left! Slam left!
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton with his second touchdown of the